All right, hello everyone. My name is Kimberly Barnes, and I will be discussing adaptive technology. So what is adaptive learning exactly? Adaptive learning it can be technologically or it can be with humans, but it is just where the student is given more of a customized learning experience. So rather than a one-size-fits-all technique, it's more of the learning is fitting what the student needs and it's changing as the student progresses. So a quote that I felt fit really well with adaptive learning is, "Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." And that is just because adaptive learning takes where the students are. It does not hold them back based on what they cannot do. Rather, it takes what they can do and it builds on that. So it gives them more of, again, a personalized learning experience. So more specifically, the company that I looked at is Dreambox Learning. And Dreambox Learning is focused on K through 8 math. And so it's got this game-based, individualized, adaptive technology for students in math class. So with this website, students are getting personalized lessons, they are playing personalized games, it's progressing with them, as well as for the teachers, it's giving good progress monitoring. It's showing where the gaps are so that teachers can actually make decisions based on where students need more instruction. It's also just more intervention focused for what students need individually when they need support. So this company is a 5-star company. It's rated very highly. It's seen as a top technology in adaptive learning. Teachers specifically really like this website because it is so individualized per student. It takes where they are, it evaluates where they are, and it builds them up. It makes it more fun. It seems like a game, or it is a game. And the students are actually very encouraged and motivated to work on it. Teachers also love this because they can use, or the students themselves can use it to monitor their progress. So they can actually see where they are, what their goals are, and what they will be doing moving forward. For myself, I teach high school math, but I have taught middle school math, and I think this would be awesome for middle school students, in that it could be used as an individualized kind of intervention or support to what we are already doing in class. I think it could also be beneficial for my students that are possibly on a lower level and need that help with the foundational skills to be able to do what we are doing in our high school math classes. So for me particularly, I think I would use this in a combination with some other different adaptive technology websites with my students, and depending on where the students are, if they needed that foundational understanding, I would put them on Dreambox and give them the opportunity to first be evaluated by it, see where their gaps are, and then let them have some time each week to work on their individual goals and their individual pathways. They get their fun feedback, they get the encouragement from the website, and they get to feel like they are doing something that is meaningful and that they will actually be able to do these foundational things that they don't already know how to do. And so I think this would be very beneficial later on when they are starting to see why they need to know how to do these things to be able to do the topics in Algebra 1 or the topics in geometry. So something that I do with my students is I do this thing called Starbucks time, which is just a couple of minutes, maybe 15 to 30 minutes each week, in which they can work on whatever they need to work on. So if they have makeup work they need to do or a project they need to get some time in on, that is their time to do it. But they also have the option to work on adaptive technology websites. So I would definitely use this with my students in that time, especially so that they have the time in class to work on it and get their goals or reach their goals and accomplish more foundational skills. And here are my references that I used for this project. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it helped you learn more about Dreambox learning.